What's going on, friends, foes, subbies, whatever you want to call yourselves? It's me, Miss Dot. Yes, I am here today to talk to you about a topic that was requested by somebody like last month, and I feel like talking about it tonight. I was gonna start this video at 2 o'clock in the morning, but I was interrupted. I got a phone call, and I just got off the phone. It's now 6:39. Yeah. But before I talk about this topic, I want to talk about something that was bothering me. One of my most recent videos, I was talking about prison love, and I was just going through my comments, and I just saw something, and I want to address this. Okay. Somebody wrote, I don't know who's more of a loser, you, him, or me for watching this. Once a loser, always a loser. I've had people in jail, and that's their fuck up. We are still cool at the end of the day, but I wouldn't let them date my sister. You're weird. LOL. God does things for a reason. You're right. But why in the hell would you want to be with someone who might not have a future? The Lord, I know, doesn't make mistakes. We do. Say what you want, but you have bad taste in dudes. If they not hitting you, they're in prison. Okay. So this person feels that way, like I'm a loser, whatever you want to say. I'm either dealing with somebody that's in prison or somebody that is abusing me. First of all, I don't choose to attract men like that. I just do. Yes, it is up to me to accept these type of men, but the thing is, when I meet them, I don't get that vibe. So there's plenty of times where you can meet somebody and they portray themselves to be something other than what they really are, and then at the end of the day you find out, for instance, men that are abusive, they don't tell you that they're abusive, they don't show you those signs until after you fell in love and things are going so great, and that's when you know what I'm saying, get to see the real side of them. And somebody that goes to prison, you can fall in love with somebody and then all of a sudden they go to prison. Like, how am I supposed to predict that? No. So whatever you got to say means nothing to me. Asking yourself if, I'm a loser, that person's a loser, or you're a loser for watching my video, you shouldn't have watched the shit. If you felt like it was that bad, you should have stopped mid. You should have stopped at the title. How about that? But I'm not gonna change my views because I'm just not. But yeah. Before I really get into what I want to talk about, um, guys, I think I got a problem because I am constantly eating, like constantly. I'm always hungry. I feel like I have a hole in my stomach because I'm constantly eating and I'm always hungry. I've been ordering pizza for the last 3 weeks. At least once a week I'm ordering. No, twice. I'm ordering Domino's. I don't even like Domino's. And I eat at like 5 in the morning. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know that like I'm food obsessed. But this is what I want to talk about. What? Excuse me, this is so rude. But I was so hungry, I had to like take a bite. 6:43 a.m. eating pizza. Okay. Somebody by the name of Sheila Sings Arabic 28 asked me, "Can you talk about getting over a broken heart and how to move on?" Hmm. Girl, you asked me this over a month ago. And I never answered because I didn't have an answer. I realized that as much as I said that I was over my ex and I had life changes and I moved on, I don't think I really did. Hold on. I gotta swallow. I eat very slow, y'all. I took one bite and it's taking me so long to chew it. I do everything slow. Okay, so anyway. You asked me that question, but I couldn't answer it because I didn't have an answer. I sit here and I make all these videos about moving on and doing this and this and that, but I wasn't really following my advice. Because once me and my ex broke up, I ignored him. I didn't answer the phone. I was good for like a year, and then I started talking to him again, and then I started having feelings, and then he broke my heart. Back to square one, whatever. The problem is that the reason why I had those feelings was because I wasn't completely over him, and then I went back to him in a way, in a sense. So it kind of opened up my wound that wasn't even healed. Now, you want to know what to do about a broken heart. Now, number one, what everybody says is find a hobby. And I'm telling you, that really works. If you have something that you're really interested in, focus on that 100%. If you're into writing music, write songs. If you're into drawing, draw, paint, do whatever. If you're into playing video games, buy every freaking video game that's like out in FYE, whatever the hell that whatever, I don't know. Just like keep yourself occupied, hang out with friends. If you don't have any friends, make friends, and you'll see the difference. Now the problem is when those friends are not around and your video game is like not working and you ran out of freaking paint, you're gonna start thinking about your ex. Yeah. They say time heals all wounds, but you don't know how much time it will take. Me and my ex have been broken up for about almost maybe 2 going on 3 years. And I just realized that I'm not 100% over him. In a way. Like, I don't want to be with him at all. You can't pay me to be with this dude. Like, you just can't. But I still love him. I don't want to, but I do. And I still have feelings for him, but I just can't see myself with him, you know? And I was trying to figure out, how the hell am I going to get over him? How am I going to be able to live my life and meet somebody else and just move on? So recently, I decided that I needed closure. A lot of people talk about closure. Closure could be you and your ex sitting together at the dinner table and just putting it all out there and expressing your feelings, and you get your closure. You tell him how you feel, tell her how you feel, and then you finally get an answer that you've been waiting for. I didn't do that, and I actually don't want to do that. I decided to write a letter. Now, I was trying so hard to figure out whether I should send him this letter or to just like rip it up after I read it. And in my head, I was 100% going to send him the letter with everything that was on my mind, everything that hurt me, to tell him that I still loved him even though I could never be with him. I wrote all of that down. I poured my whole heart into this letter. And as I was writing it, I started to feel lighter. I started to feel like everything was just off my chest, even though I didn't send it. And I made the mistake of sending him a message asking him for his address so that I could mail this letter. And once I completed the letter, I bumped into an older man in his 60s, and I said to him, "Do you know what closure is like in a relationship?" And he's like, "Yeah." I said, you think writing an ex a letter with all your feelings is a good idea?" And the first thing he asked me, he goes, "Does your ex still care about you?" I'm like, "I don't know, I don't think so." And he goes, Does he contact you? Does he care when you're hurt and this and that?" I'm like, "No, I don't think so." And he said, "Sweetie, burn that letter, rip it up, put it in the drawer, but do not send it to him." I said, "Okay." He's like, "I'm a man, I'm telling you right now. If this man does not care about you, everything you wrote on that paper is just bullshit." I wrote a 10-page letter, expressing all my feelings to my ex that I was so deeply in love with. 10 pages. And after this older man said what he said to me, I immediately snapped out of wanting to mail that letter out. I was going to put it in a drawer, but I didn't even want to read it. After I wrote it, all that pain and anger was just lifted off of me. And I didn't even care if he read it. Right now, I'm going to hold on to this letter so I could read it a few months from now and to see how dumb I was to even be with him and stay with him that long. Because 10 pages of everything you've done wrong in the relationship that hurt me is not worth being in a relationship. I know that I'm talking out my ass right now because I am. And I'm hungry. I'm tired. But I just want to share with you, young lady, the way to get over an ex is to move on by finding a hobby, making friends, being occupied, doing anything. Get an extra job, make more money, shop your ass off. Upgrade, because you already know the next chick he's gonna mess with is gonna probably be an upgrade from you. She might have a 6-pack. Get yourself a 6-pack. I mean, I don't have a 6-pack, but I can buy one at the gas station if I want. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, excuse me for chewing again, but I really couldn't wait to have another bite of my food. I'm tired. But I wanted to come on and just make this random video and to answer that question to that young lady. Just move on. Your ex does not want you, because if he did, y'all would still be together. If he did, that other chick could never come between you. So if he did, he'd be treating you like a queen or begging for you to come back. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it to stress over somebody that does not give a damn about you. Make God your #1 priority. Make God your man. Talk to him about your problems. And I kid you not, it helps when you talk to God. Like, no lie. It really does. He'll send you somebody, but you gotta be patient. I know I am. Anyway, this letter, I'm probably gonna burn it. I don't even want to read it. because I put all that hurt on paper, and it just slowly started lifting away. All that bitter feeling all up in here, the hurt, it just started going away once I wrote it down on paper. And, oh, another thing to help you get over your ex is if your ex was treating you like crap, think about that more than the good stuff. Put all the negative before the good. And then you're just going to be like, damn, the negative outweighs the good. I deserve better. I'm a queen. I'm the, excuse me, I'm a princess. I'm the, whatever. And then you're going to realize your worth. And in no time, you're going to be able to just move on. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to find somebody that's better than what you used to be with. It always happens like that. So, anyway, I'm going to end this video because I just am. Oh, somebody also asked me about these earrings. Alright? I had these on one of the last 2 videos, and someone fell in love with them, and they asked me where'd I get them. I got these from the thrift store. They're vintage, or they're not vintage, they were handmade, I guess. And there was another pair. I regret not getting them because I get a lot of compliments on that. I have a lot of thrifted earrings. See, I'm so tired I'm dropping stuff. These are from the 80s, and I know this for a fact because of the name brand. It's Diva. They're signed on the back. They're pretty cute. They're clip-ons. I have a, hold on. I have a collection of vintage earrings. I don't know. Excuse me if y'all saw my butt and stuff. I was just wearing a tube top. But I have a collection of vintage jewelry, necklaces, earrings. Most of them are clip-ons. Hold up. I can make a video to show you all my pieces and stuff, but that's only if you guys want. This is another vintage piece. Yeah, just let me know if you guys want to see my collection, and I'll make the video, okay? But I'm gonna end this. It's 18 minutes overdue. Like, yeah, guys, get over your exes. You know that you don't want to be with them. I know you love them, and you probably feel like you can't find anybody that will treat you the same. But that happened in my last relationship. Once it ended, I didn't think I was gonna find anybody, and then I found my ex Reese, and he was better than the last person. So just let the let the time go by. Do what you gotta do. Like right now I'm in school. I gotta focus on that because when I was with Reese, I could not focus. And now that we're not together, I'm doing pretty good. So yeah. Get where's the remote control? Yeah, listen to me. Move the fuck on. Just move. He's probably with another chick right now, banging her back out and not thinking about you. He'll start thinking about you when that chick breaks his heart, and then he'll be like, oh, she used to treat me so good. I love her. I miss her. Yeah, he'll come back to you then. But don't take him back. Move the fuck on. Get your closure. Write a damn letter with all your feelings in there. But don't send it. Write it. Rip it up. Crumble it. Burn it. Don't send it. Just get all your feelings out, and it will definitely help. It's very therapeutic. And the only way that you will believe me is if you actually do it. So chicks, get your closure without letting your ex know how you feel. I mean, he might know how I feel right now because he's probably watching my videos. So, yeah, smooches to you. Still love you, dumbass, but I don't like you. Guys, I will see you on the next video. If you do want to see my vintage collection, I will show you. And that about it. I'm about to tear down the rest of my pizza. And that's what I'm going to do. Peace.